just saw two. Ryan Nelson, Brandon Fox, late Sacconi's here. Tommy Henry, who's
you look at a team like the Yankees, right?
Yeah. Machado, Zach Gallen coming out now with a 1-0 lead.
You can make mistakes with good stuff. I guarantee you, if you go back and look at RJ's career, there were probably 1,000. He was as a pitcher. He had to be.
Why so?
Because he wouldn't have been the guy on the mound if he didn't.
RJ, he got the itch.
Got a little blood flow going myself. Yeah, that's got to be one of the toughest to challenge. Just be.
And it's off the wall. Bounces back. Tommy has his second. Oh, goodbye. Rolls it to first for Cronenworth.
There's a lot of good moments. I think, make it to the playoff and all that, but
a moment like that with one of your pitchers, right?
Catcher.
And maybe for this with your family, not your kids. I mean, your
2-2. And they get one. Buddy Kennedy may have just saved the run right there and pick.
Swing and a miss. Splitting action play. And they never did score. You know, you talk about a guy coming out in the 9th inning with the lead.
I can't, but we made it simple, right? By the 6th or 7th inning, that's when he started to think about what even the innings.
Is that true, BB?
Yeah, I mean, I remember Tony being in the on-deck circle in the bottom of the first inning.
Tony, what's it been like to see everybody here today? How's the day gone for you?
We're family. We're family. Players, manager, employees, staff. Everybody does a lot of things right. And usually
with the Diamondbacks organization myself. They're very good at that.
And if you don't feel like family here,
dress code.
Well, that was all you as we get a look at Miguel Castro in the Sanderson Ford.
The team playing in three-piece suit.
Gives it a ride, and that one just misses. It's off. Starting to find that bat.
Front, we've got our jeans and golf shirts on, and a pair of sneakers, and here comes Reverend Womack to me.
Yes,
you got to represent, right?
Well, my dad played, so to speak, right?
Sure.
So once I got drafted, he said you have to. They always dressed up well in Pittsburgh. So I learned from those guys, and they told me that's how you have to be. So you get into your car bad. But my dad told me to be a professional on and off the field, and that's what I do.
Womack. Back with more in a moment.
it mean to be able to have a moment like that and help the team get to the playoffs that year?
So done, but for them to keep pushing to make that even happen was just at the end was pretty awesome.
What about the Kirk Gibson move there?
I had talked about that so many.
A little bit later, not that long after.
The only other one in my whole career. So they have been in a week's time, which was
that much more special, right? What kept you persevering?
So I was told to play with a lot of great players and ran in Toronto in 2006. So yeah, just system. The game was completely different at the time, I think, now than it was then. But
let me ask you, what are you doing now? I know you and your wife, you have 4 children. Tell me a little bit more.
Yeah, believe it or not baseball at the moment. They just started in the past year, kind of getting hyped up. I kind of teach everything. Just kind of fill in where I'm needed, but yeah, no. Yes, Jody's making me look awesome.
We gotta go to break.
It ain't bad either. It's 3-0 Diamondbacks as Corbin Carroll leads off the bottom of the 7th. Enthusiasm and love for the franchise and the ball club that they're shown here today. They don't care about the 9 losses.
No other reason I got to see a bunch of guys.
Corbin hits one way up in the air to left center. Grisham calling for it, and there's one away in the losing streak. Yes, the 3-0 lead helps, but it's just been a super fun day.
It really has been. Remember on Father's Day back in '01, Tony had recently lost his father, who he was extremely close to grand slam home run. Now,
I remember the video of him tearing up. Yeah.
Well, not only him tearing up, Tony, tell him how much they knew he missed his father, and his dad was up in heaven watching that home run. He couldn't be prouder. They don't. But boy, that was quite the moment for all of us. And it just was meant to be that day.
Sanderson Ford bullpen. Kevin Ginkel after Miguel. Oh, Cronenworth with quick glove hand at first base.
Major League dream was really still at Phoenix Municipal Stadium. There were local cable television broadcasts. So Todd and Kevin have been here since day one. Happy anniversary to them.
Nice job, Todd, because we love those guys. Judd, we're gone before they leave. Pictures as Christian Walker gets his third hit tonight. A 1 out, 2.
But they listen to the game and they anticipate situations. And, you know, when you say, hey, do you have a shot of the right?
It's a fire drill somehow, and these guys make it look great. And we owe them so much. The fun part of it. Zokar. We head to the 8th. Here's Kevin Ginkel on to work the 8th inning after Castro worked a 1-2-3 7th. Kevin 40 game now after Gallen went 6 scoreless. Grisham has struck out twice again, Zach. He's over. People walking around, faces, everybody hugging and handshaking. How's it going? Haven't seen you, such and such and so and so.
Can we do this again tomorrow?
I'm not sure I have the strength. One away. Kim began today with a career high 16 game hitting streak. Flied out, grounded out, and is ahead of Ginkel. 3 balls and no strikes.
Diamondbacks have 4 guys with 2 or more hits right now. Pham, Walker, Gurriel, and Kelly. And
another slider from Kevin, and it's full. Tatis. Oh no, he had it and then not so much. Just got a piece of that slider. Rolled away from Carson. Case in point right there. Stays alive. That's how you get a 15 game streak. Bat right there.
And if you can't hit it hard, just foul it off.
He's got the big boys behind him. Tatis, Soto, and Machado. 3-0 D-backs in the 8th. And a full count on Hus. Taps it to third. Been a good day down there for Buddy Kennedy, making his season day. Kim 0 for 4.
Yeah, Buddy Kennedy, we talked about it in one of his previous. Got a big arm. Plays multiple positions.
Fastball missed away. For Corbin Carroll. Castro. 3 outs in the 7th. Ginkel. Swing and a miss. Avila just about 45 pitches here. Buddy has heading up to play third. Juan Soto. You can perch a 3. Well, it won't be easy. Padres have coming up in the top of the 9th inning. And Paul Sewald, the new closer, starting to get loose down there in the bullpen. That's how they drew it up. Gallen gets his 6. Castro, Ginkel, Sewald, off you go. 1-2 on Jake. High leverage outs in big spots, working later and later in games. He's helped hold this bullpen again. Full count on McCarthy, 3-2, with Nick Ahmed on deck. Center field for Grisham. 2 out.
Guys that don't get the credit they deserve. My coaching staff back in 01. Outstanding. Every hitting coach. Get down there.
Cronenworth, a terrific play to get there. It's our Chaz Roberts air conditioning and plumbing cool play of the game, and turned to 1-0 deep.